All right, welcome back, everyone. This is Stud Radio. This is DJ Clock the Rock. Make sure you check out djclocktherock.com and studcode.com. You are tuned to episode 15, and today I'm here with my co-host Effing Tatum. Say what's up, Effing Tatum.
What's up?
And today we're gonna be talking about flirting techniques. Now, big one for me is
I'm flirting right now online.
well, I think the big one is eye contact. You know, making sure that the person is looking at you,
Okay.
and
What if you can't establish eye contact?
you have to be in the range where they can see you. It's called posing to be chosen. So let's say you see somebody that you're interested in and they're like across the room, you want to make sure that you are able to get in their peripheral and be able to make eye contact and just kind of gauge, well, is this person going to be receptive if I try to go and holler at
You are so right.
them? You never thought about it, huh?
I guess because it's just all natural for me. So I just, I don't really have to. I don't have a strategy per se. Like, oh, I see someone from across the room, and I'm gonna get in their peripheral, like
Right.
target locked in. Let's
Yeah.
go.
What else do you think? Flirty techniques.
I think you should be bold. Like, for example, I was at this party, and this girl was like sitting at the table with me, and she's like, "What's what's up? What's up with you? Like, what you doing later?" I was like, "Why? You want to smash?" Just
Wow. And what happened after that?
working on it. Still, she's still calling me. She's still texting me. Because, just being direct and bold. Like, is that what you want? Because in the end game, is that what you want? Let's just cut to the chase. See, that's where I am with it. I just like, let's go. We're together. You're my next girlfriend. I just tell them what's gonna happen to them, and then they usually like either they're with it or they're not. Usually they're with it.
I mean, but it seemed like, okay, as a stud, if I be like walk up to a girl, be like, okay, yeah, let's smash. Like, I think I don't know if I would be well received, like versus if I was like a femme.
No, it's not the
Are
same. You
so I
said
think it's a little different.
it's not. It's how you say it. You're just asking a question. Do you want to smash? Even as a stud, even as like, I don't know though, because if you like the person, it's cool. Because I had a guy tell me, he just was like, "When you gonna let me hit that?" And I was like, "Oh hell no," because I didn't like him. But if you like the person, you just think it's cute and funny, and you move right along with it. So that's a good way to gauge if they like you or not. Because if you say that and they laugh, then you know, okay, they like me, whatever. Like,
I
it's
mean, but you talking like right out the gate, like you just met her, like, so when you gonna
hi,
let me?
what's your name?
Hi, what's your name? So you gonna let me smash? Is that how it go?
What's your name?
My name is DJ Clack Larac. Then what else? What's next?
I think I love you.
No, you can't say that to somebody when you
I
flirt
just,
with them.
I have you ever heard of love at first sight?
No, I've never
No,
heard of that.
you never heard of that?
No.
Chicks eat that up. Like, oh, you're the one.
It's because you're a I think it's different if you're a stud. I don't know if
Okay,
that
well,
shit would
what about
fly.
this? Dudes eat it up too. Because, like, for some reason, guys don't approach me. And the guys that do approach me have a lot of, they got a lot of cojones. Because I'm
So
not
let's
very,
let's let's tune the audience in. You are bisexual, correct?
okay.
No, it wasn't a question. If the audience, they want to know you're queer, you're bisexual. Just hey,
Hey.
okay, hey, because this is like this is a
I like who I
gay,
like.
lesbian, bisexual,
I
transgender
like who
here
I
to the
like.
to
I
the
think
alternative community. Okay,
I definitely got a thing for the ladies, though.
all right.
But, you know, it's complicated.
Okay, but anyway, so you saying just introduce yourself and then say, "Hey, you want to
Yes,
see?"
no, I didn't say that. I just said you can, depending on the situation. Because if you do, I think you should be honest. I think you should be honest. If that's what you want, you should be honest. You should go for it. Like, like what? So, hey, go on back to my place. You know, your place or mine.
Come
I just
on
think,
over to my place.
hey, you know what happened the first night I met you, right?
No,
Oh, I
no,
think I ended up
I don't
spending the night
recall.
in your room.
It was all a
Don't try to act
misunderstanding.
innocent.
I don't
It was all
recall.
a misunderstanding.
I don't know. It was all a misunderstanding. I don't know. I don't recall.
Okay. Did I not get your friend's number while we were dancing? Like I was like, okay, like give me your phone. I called my number from her phone, so I got her number. And then later on, I called her and I said, "What are you doing?" And she said, "I'm on my way back to the hotel." I said, "Well, I'm on my way over." And she said, "Okay." See how simple that was?
But you didn't hear the other part of the conversation. There were parts of the conversation that you didn't hear because you weren't there. You hadn't called yet.
What?
But anyway, flirting technique. So eye contact, being bold. I agree with being bold, but I think
And
being bold it's different for a femme and a stud. Like it's because it's like I think like femmes could get more away with being like bolder than a stud because I think I don't know. It's just like
I think it all depends on if the
some of that
person
shit.
likes
Yeah,
you.
they'll think we're like a pig or something, or I don't know.
You
Just
are. Everybody is. We're all animals.
yeah, but you got to be smooth with it. You got to be like
Hey, hey, Buttercup.
instruct, yeah, instead of asking. Yeah, I wouldn't be like, hey, you want to smash? It's more like it just happens. Like I don't think I've ever asked anybody like, hey,
Well,
let's.
like, isn't there like a certain statistic that says that within a certain time of meeting you, a woman knows if she wants to do you?
Yes, isn't it like
It's,
under a minute or something?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's like if that person's already made the determination that they don't want to, then I kind of like I'll like cut my losses and move on. Because the conversation skills, like that's when you like get to know the person. You can decide from there if you want to. I'm not always saying. I'm just saying it's about being honest and truthful and just being yourself. That's why I say
yeah. That
if
makes
you
sense.
and then there's certain people you got to know who to flirt with and who not to flirt with.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Another flirting technique, body language. Posture, having a confident walk. When you're sitting. Um, make sure you're facing towards the girl. Um, like touch
you
her
talking
arm,
about? Are you
her
talking about for
back, upper
studs?
back.
Like how do studs like say that they're available? Tell me.
What?
I don't know. Like how do studs say they're available? Like if I'm like walking at a Target and I see this girl and I'm like, like because I'm a femme, she doesn't necessarily know that I'm feeling her. But
Right.
how do I know? How do I let her know? Like I can smile, but I feel what's up, like like that. But
Yeah.
that's a little bit too forward, just like leaving Target.
But that's how we met you. You were like, "Hi," it's more like I
I
think if
was
a femme were trying to
drunk.
get with a stud, like
You hear me?
make sure you say hi, kind of like get in our space. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, I've been in situations where like girls, they'll like rub their titties against my back and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, I can go holler at her. Like, just like femmes can be really overt with it, more overt. Like, touching. Touching's a big
I
part of it. Like if you touch a person's leg or
But you can't just
like
walk
their
up to
arm.
someone like you're like standing in line or you're at the mall, you're trying to get, you know, ice cream cone from Haagen-Dazs and someone comes up and stands next to you. You touch their leg, you might get in trouble. Like,
No, no, I'm not talking about touching their leg like somebody you just met. Let's say like, you see somebody and they're looking at you and you can see that they're kind of vibing, they're kind of feeling you. Like you could just like touch their elbow and you just leave your hand there for a couple seconds just to make that connection because women respond with touch. Now, if she pull away and shit, it's a done dilly. You know what I'm saying? But usually women are receptive, and also like when you see her, or like let's say like you just met her and you chopping game or whatever, and it's time for you to leave. Like make sure you give her a hug, and just hold it for like an extra second or two. You know what I'm saying?
say, I don't want to let go.
Right, right, but not too long. Just like that extra like 2 or 3 seconds. Like, you know. Yeah, but like films, like you just usually films, they find us, like they like want to make friends, start talking to us and things like that. So it's it's like when a film sees a stud that she want, I suggest just go for it. It's because sometimes as studs we don't know who's gay or who's not,
And
because
that's the thing
y'all look
too.
straight. Shit,
Yeah, right?
right? Y'all blend in like.
Okay. Okay. My goal is to like next stud I see is to flirt with her.
The next stud or like the next one you find attractive? Or you just like
I
trying to
like
hone
them.
your
I like
skills?
them all.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah, tall, short, light, dark,
Yeah.
fade, locks, whatever. We can mix it up in there. It's
Are
all
you looking? You gonna get some fans now. They were like, oh, hey, you gonna get some
yeah. They
fans.
gotta know how to handle their business. So
Okay.
in the bedroom and in the boardroom.
Right, right. Okay, so we got eye contact, being bold, body language, make sure, if you got confident body language
I'm
and
gonna
like when
get
you
one.
speak
I just
to
know I'm
her
gonna get someone tomorrow. I can't. I want to go out right now.
and face it. No, I know, but what are some more techniques? What are some other ones? We audience, we took
You
notes. We
we
briefed
you know
before. We
what?
had a whole brief and she typed it up.
I think
So
smiling is a good one.
yes, smiling.
You gotta smile. When you like smile at someone and you like, it tells them something that like. That's why I have to be careful. You can't. I don't. Like I'm very friendly, so I just smile at someone and they'll be like, next thing you know, they'll be like, hey, can I give you my number? I'll be like, no, I just was being friendly. But yeah, smiling is a good one.
Yeah,
Good
and
one
like
and moaning.
moaning.
Hmm.
Well, let me get back to smile one time. Like you know how you smile. You know how you can smile with your eyes.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm doing
like
it right
smiling with
now.
your eyes is a good. That's a good thing.
I'm doing it right now. And can you hear it in me smiling in my voice?
Absolutely. And that's when your pupils dilate, your eyes get bigger, and so she can see more of your eyes. So smiling is always. Always a good one because it makes you look like a happy person and people want to be around
I
happy.
know, right?
Yeah.
Who wants to be around someone that's angry and attitudinal and just like their resting face is bitch face?
Right, right,
Just no.
right.
Just no. All
Okay.
right. The moaning. You want to talk about the moaning?
Yeah, like how did I mean, do you moan the first time you try to flirt with them?
Yes.
I've never used that as a technique. That's why I don't know what
Mm.
the fuck you talk about.
Mm.
So explain it to me, please. Denton, please.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, so my name is Sparkle Rock.
Did you hear me?
Right, I heard you. I'm
Did you
like,
hear me? Did you hear
we
me moaning?
we
I
gotta
was
make some
moaning.
sense
I
out of
was
this.
moaning. I was moaning. That's what I'm saying. Like you said something and then suddenly like, oh, okay. I was like, hmm. Hmm.
Okay, so
Oh.
yeah, so you like to go out? You like going to comedy shows? Like,
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. Yes. Yes, please. Take me.
yes,
Take me.
you want to go to the comedy show?
Take me
Okay,
uptown. Oh, you
right.
know what? Oh, that reminds me of another one.
What?
Innuendos.
Innuendos like what? Like for instance.
I just said one. Like I was like, take me. Yes. I want you to take me
Okay. Like yes.
to the comedy show.
Yeah,
Yes.
right, right, right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of like
It
a
just goes
never
back
on
to
time.
having a sense of humor, being bold, being funny, confidence. Like people like that. You make people laugh. Like that's another like way because like they're like, okay, you're kind of different. Like you just can say whatever. Like and people are really weirdly, strangely drawn to that because
Yeah, they
like
are.
people say that when someone says something that like the things that you think like I say the things that people think.
Hmm.
'Cause it's not always a good thing. It's not. But for the most part, when it comes to flirting, it's always a good thing because I get what I want.
Right.
Right, Buttercup?
Sure.
Dandelion?
I
Ah.
hope the audience hears my
They're-
discomfort.
no, they don't. Because it's not real. Because
It's really real.
that's the other thing, too. You know what? Yeah, I think you can flirt with anybody. It's like flirting all the time. Like, I flirt, like, with everybody all the time, all day long. Just like I went
Like,
to the bank today to the
I fuck with
teller.
everybody.
All day long. Yes,
Okay, so
at the bank. Like I went to the drive-through window and like they have the little teller and she's like, "Can I help you?" I said, "You most definitely can." Like, do you have any deposit slips? Let me get one of those. Thank you.
so your whole voice and tone changes when you flirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. It's fun. They're like, okay. I'm like, or you go to check out at the grocery store, be like, hey, can you scan this case of water from there, or do I need to put it on the on the belt? What do you want me to do? Tell me what you want me to do. Can you get it? Can you get it from there? You want it? Okay. You got it? Thank you.
Just in case you wanted to holler at the cashier at the grocery store.
No, because that way when it comes to someone that you really like, it's
Uh-huh.
already in your repertoire. Like you just kind of like blah 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 blah. Like, yeah, as a
Also, it's just
lady.
a practice. You just practicing your game.
Yes,
Okay.
you
That
have
works.
to practice. Practice makes perfect. So it's like any other skill. If you're gonna be a flirt, you gotta practice flirting. Like I was like, fourth grade, and I was like, hubba hubba, ding ding, baby, you got everything. I remember
You
working
said
on.
hubba hubba for real?
Yeah, I did. It was a white girl taught me that. I have to say.
That was you like back in fourth grade in 1971 when we said hubba hubba.
Hubba hubba. Hey, because guess what? I think like her mom or her aunt taught her that. And she said it to me one time, and I was like, "That's hilarious. I love it." And I
Uh-huh.
never forgot it, and I used it with
That's
much
like
success.
that's like when them old ladies say, "Oh, suck it now." Hubba
Exactly.
hubba, suck
Hubba
it.
hubba. Yeah. You gotta know your game. Like what's your thing? Some people are funny. Some people are coyishly flirtatious. Some people are bold. So
Yeah,
you just gotta know what you gotta hone your skill. It's a craft.
it is a craft. It's an
Yeah.
art to flirting.
I guess
Yeah,
that's
it's really
why
art.
you wanted to talk about it today. I didn't realize. I don't know about people that like I wouldn't know what it's like to not know how to flirt because I've been flirting forever.
And there's people that don't know how to flirt at all. They don't know where to begin. But I think you touched on a good one. Humor is a really good one. Like that's pretty much my hook. Like once I see her smiling and giggling, I'm like, yeah, she on my
Yeah.
side. One for the team. And then see, when you do the humor, you're already laughing. So you're already doing the smiling part. You're already doing the eye contact part. So you're covering a lot of bases. We had another one on there. We had being
Mhm.
bold, eye
Mhm.
contact,
Mhm.
moaning,
Mhm.
um,
Eating. Do you want to talk about eating?
eating is a flirting technique.
Yes.
So what do? You show up with a peach. You just start. You go to the club with a peach, a Georgia peach. Mm, mm. When you out the
Hey.
dudes, you show up to the club with a banana. You go to the hotel lobby, you just pull out a banana. Tell me, effing Tatum, fucking Tatum, how do we flirt with food? How do we flirt with food?
I always say, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you this one time, okay?
Okay, one time. Good thing we got this recorded.
People, people eat the way they fuck.
Okay. Say that again.
I already said it. Why do you want to say it again? We just said it. I only gonna say it one time.
Because people don't listen.
So, if you see someone and they just like just messy, just eating, just scarfing their food down or whatever,
Mhm.
eh, that's how they gonna do you. They're just gonna like devour you, like blah 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 blah. Or you see someone like taking their
And that's a
time.
bad thing if they're.
For me, it is. It is.
Okay.
Okay. If you see someone that's persnickety about how they eat, like, oh, I need this, oh, this isn't good. Oh, okay. Oh,
Hmm.
it's too hot. It's too cold.
Yeah.
It needs more flavor. It needs more salt. Can I get the cracked pepper? Can you bring that over here? All that stuff extra. That's how they're gonna be in bed. We gotta light the candles. We gotta turn on the music. We gotta have the lights just right. We gotta have. Oh, the room's too hot. It's too cold. What? Wait. Let's fix the bed. No. So if you want to be with someone that's that anal, you can look at that in their eating style, and the same way you convey that message when you're eating, and if you take your time and you're just savoring it and you're enjoying it and you're being in the moment,
Hmm.
taking your then that can that's attractive. A
But
good
how do
appetite.
you like? Okay, so
It's the same. It's the
like,
same.
I mean, how do you really implement that shit? Because if you're flirting with eating, that means you already had to have scored a date.
You have exactly. What do you mean though? You constantly flirt. You flirting from. You always flirt.
Right.
You don't stop flirting.
Right, we know that, but we
So
got to put it in some sort of context because not in every form you're gonna be able to eat. Like I said, you take
I
a
don't.
peach to the club, like
You know me. What we do with the I get straight up baked
yeah, I'll
potato.
take a peach to the club. I'll be a bold bitch. You just gave me an idea, right?
I had some wings.
You should
Oh
try
my
that
God,
just as
I
a
was
social
tearing.
experiment.
But
You should
listen,
go
I
to
was tearing
MSR.
up
Seriously, you should go
at
to
the club a couple
MSR.
weeks ago.
Fucking Tatum, she's in the A. I'm in Cleveland, and you need to go to MSR and just
Okay.
take a peach with you and just tell me what the fuck
No, no,
happened.
no. Okay. How about if I don't take a peach? How about if like because sometimes they have fruit there and stuff. They have strawberries and so
Yeah, yeah.
you get a drink and you like take the strawberry and you like run it over your lip and then take a little nibble. Just taste it. And you make eye contact. That's when the eye contact comes in. You make eye
Okay.
contact. Like I will eat you like I'm eating this strawberry. I would just, yeah.
Mom, pour this stuff down the drain. Pour this stuff down the drain, Mom. I
Fucking
believe
Tatum.
the cheers in our future.
Hear me? Effing Tatum.
Effing Tatum. That's what happens when we working with effing Tatum. All right, so eating. Anything else we got on that list? We came up with 10 points.
I think that was it. Target who to flirt with, who not to flirt with.
Oh, how do we know a woman's receptive? How do you know that, Because, I mean, for me, it's like, it doesn't matter. Okay, I know either bitch going to be receptive or not, so I might as well just give it a try. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. And then if it don't, just keep moving. Because it's like, you might talk to like 20 girls in a day. 18
I
of them might
know.
say no, but if two of them say
They never
yes,
say no.
winning.
They never say no to me.
Well, I mean, shit. But see, my thing is a lot of times, like, you might try to holler at a bitch and she'll be like, "Oh, I got somebody," or like she'll be there with her girl, like
And
my girlfriend over there. I mean, you still trying to,
that
put your
doesn't
head in.
count. That doesn't count.
I think it does count because you're still like sharpening your sword. You still like, because I remember
That's
this
the
one
practice where the
broad.
practice stuff comes in.
Yeah, yeah, because like one broad, I was like, I was running some good ass game on her, so she's sitting there listening, and she's like, and she listened to me for like 5, 7 minutes. She laughing, we cackling, and all this shit, and then she like, uh, I'm straight. I'm like, what the fuck? Because
See,
she was at a
I
gay
go with
club with her gay friends,
right.
so
I
you
get
know
all
what I'm
that.
saying?
I qualify them from jump. You gotta be. I got to qualify them. You single? You gay? You whatever? I right from jump. You know what I mean? How
But
many
it's
kids
like,
you have? Because I'm serious. Because why would I even waste my time in
but
like
if you're in
my
a gay
hard
club,
earned flirting techniques?
if you're in a gay club, you're gonna presume that she's
No,
gay
you
or
cannot.
whatever the fuck.
No,
Yeah,
no.
you're right. You're right. But still, I'm like, fuck it, shit. I'm just gonna
That's
spit it
where it
out.
comes with like, do you want me as much as I want you?
But how do you know she's receptive?
Just
I think
ask.
eye contact. Ask what?
Do you want me?
When you first meet her, you say,
Yes,
"Do you want me?"
yes, I would. I've never
I'm
not.
gonna try that out. I'm gonna try that out. I'm be like, "Do you want me?"
Yes, that is a good one. Or they'll be like, no, and you be like,
No.
moving right along.
Right.
Or they'll be like, maybe. Mm, what you working with? And then you go from there. Just qualify. You got it. You
Of
get
course, we know. We'll do a show on that. Qualifying hoes. We'll do a show.
that.
Qualified females.
It's not hard to do.
Nah, it's not. It's not hard.
You, it's yeah. You gotta know what your
But
target audience is.
how do you know like if
Are you in a
it's
relationship?
what?
Are you with anybody? Are you in a relationship? It's just simple as that. Are you with? Oh, your boyfriend? Okay. Oh, you got a girlfriend? Oh, okay. No, you're not. Oh,
Soon as you
so
roll up on her, you
uh,
show her single.
pretty much from jump.
You don't get her name first.
What does her name matter if she's not available? I don't care. What's your name? So, are you available? No. Move right along. No. Are you available?
Okay.
Yes. What is your name? How old are you? When is it? Are you available? How old are you? Okay, what's your name?
What's your name? How old are you? And are you single?
No, no, names don't matter.
Name. Okay. How old are
Yeah.
you? Are you single?
No, you can't really just ask someone how old they are. Because I remember, because I was like, I met this person, and I was like talking to her for a minute, and we were just kind of like sizing each other up, figuring out how old each other was based on clues. Okay.
Be young.
Oh,
Oh,
huh?
you go ahead. Go ahead.
Clues like, oh, what do you do for work? Okay. Oh, when did you like not kind of like when did you graduate from school, but you can kind of tell,
Yeah.
and then they like this girl. Oh, I'm here with my friends. It's our 10th year anniversary. I mean, our 10th year reunion. Okay,
Yeah.
so that means this whole has to be at school. She's got to be at least 28 because says she's with her friends for they graduated from high school. I assume maybe even college, but people don't really do college reunions. Or oh, this is my friend. This is my homegirl. We've been friends for like 20 years. Okay, really? How many 24-year-olds that have been friends with someone since they were 4?
I have. I got friends I've been
Shut up,
friends with
lying.
for 5.
Lies. Why do you
No, it's
lie?
not a
I thought
lie.
we were not
That
gonna
is not a
lie.
lie. I
You
have a
are.
friend.
I never
We
heard of
were in
her. I never
kindergarten
heard of
together.
her. I never
I can
ever
show
heard of
you.
her. I never heard of her. Where is she?
No, it's a dude.
Where?
It's one of my
Oh,
good
that
friends.
dude, him?
Yeah, I talk to you all the time about him.
Yes, I know. The one that does the music.
Yeah,
Ugh,
absolutely. I'll show you my kindergarten picture. I'll show you where he's
that
at, and I'll show you where I'm at.
that's
We still
the
friends.
exception, and you know this, not the
We've
rule.
been friends for 25 years.
That's the exception, not the rule. You just telling all your business.
Right. Okay. So it don't matter because I mean it's true. You see, well, how many friends? Because there are some people that have been friends with people for like 20 years. Like,
I know,
when they're
but you have to
all
be a
like
certain
LA
age. But listen, like I said,
Cali
you've been friends with
girls.
him for 20 years. Are you 24?
Yes, I'm 24.
Okay, right.
Sure, I'm
Well,
24.
no, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. But anyway, how old did she end up being? Did you ever figure it out?
She's 32.
Okay.
I think, or 33. She had a birthday since I met her.
Okay. So,
Um,
so what was the point? So what's your point?
Qualify people before you you're
Right.
the one telling me this because you were like asked us what'd she do, what did it I was like I don't none of that matters. It depends on what the reason why you're like talking to someone. Like when I first met her, I wasn't like trying to get with her, so I was like I don't care how old she is, I don't care what she gets to school. I just thought she was cool. I thought she was fun to hang out with. That's what I was looking for. So all depends on what you want too.
Right.
You can get the ones that you like. You want to just get out of here and go practice making babies? Like, but we're two girls. I know that's why it's called practice. I know nothing's gonna happen. We can still try.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Let's not give up hope. Let's just keep trying. Because who's to say we might be the first lesbian couple to procreate? Something
Right.
might happen in our DNA where the shit gets switched around
Like,
and
yeah,
bad
it's,
Al.
it's like a miracle.
Right.
I'm not gonna give up trying because someone told me it won't happen.
Okay. Well, those sound like some good ideas. And you say if to make her to find out if she's receptive, the qualifier, and that means just finding out basic information about her. But I think also if she's receptive, it's the eye contact. She'll touch you. She'll laugh at your jokes even when they're not funny. Right, right.
But the thing about it though is that usually like if you like someone, you think their jokes are funny even if they're not. To be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything
Yeah.
else you want to add?
Um, um,
So I guess that's a no. I guess you don't want to add anything else. You covered everything.
yeah. Hey, baby. That's a good
Hey,
one.
how are you?
Hey, how you
What's your
doing?
name?
That was
What's
my favorite.
your
Remember our
name?
friends? How you doing? That was
How you
Joey's
going?
line. It's like, oh man, you gotta have that one. Hey, hello. You gotta practice that. You gotta know. It's the all in that. Ooh, hi, hello, hey.
I can't go to this like hi,
No,
hello.
you
Like
can't.
you think I'm
No, you
crazy?
can't. No, you have to come up with your own like
Right,
salutation, greeting.
right.
Hello, my sister. Hi, my queen.
Hell no, I'm from Zumanda.
Hello.
I'm an
Hello,
African
Rasta.
princess.
One love.
I'm
You're
an African
beautiful.
princess. I want you to be my seventh wife.
Rasta, one love. You're beautiful.
Rasta. No, I usually say hi. My name is
No,
hi.
lame.
What's your name? And
No,
shake hands or whatever. Like, hey, and
no.
ask a question.
Hey, no. You gotta have you. We gotta. I'm sorry. That's what we're gonna have to practice with you on.
What? What do you have to practice with me on? What?
You gotta come up with that one liner, that opening, that greeting. That's just like
No, I'm not. I'm not into the one-liners, the gimmicks.
it's
You
not a
come
gimmick,
real.
but you just
It
know that
is.
it is real because it's really you. You just have to like
That's
figure out.
my hi.
Hi.
How you doing? My name is Clock.
That's how is
What's
it
your
different
name?
from when you said hi to me? So are you flirting with me when you say hi?
Yes, and you're madly in love with me. So what's the problem?
Point well taken.
Right. See, I know what I'm doing. There's method to the madness.
Uh,
All you got to do is keep it simple, introduce yourself,
no,
talk to her a little bit, ask her some questions about herself, and then say, why don't you give me your number and I'll call you sometime. You know what I'm saying? And when she give you a number, if she gives over the number, then she's interested. And then you call her like maybe 2 or 3 days later and like,
no,
call
that
her, text
day,
her. What?
that day.
Oh, absolutely not. No, 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 no. Don't do that. No, 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 no. She's not gonna get a call. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no, no. She's not gonna get a call that day. It's not gonna happen.
That night.
That's a boot. You talk about a booty call.
I'm
You
not
you
talking
do
about
call
the
up saying
call.
you want to
I'm talking
smash.
about
Is
no.
that how
I'm
you
talking
do,
about.
Tatum?
I'm
That's how you get
talking.
them.
I'm talking.
Yeah, that's how you get them. You call her up at like 1:34, like, hey, what's up, baby? You want to smash? She'll be like, yeah. You call up a dude, he be like, yeah, alright. Right. You didn't even have to
Just
call, you could have just showed
playing.
up.
Just playing. Funny.
Yeah. So what do you say when you call that day? I'm not calling that day. I don't nah.
I don't think that there's a prescribed time that you wait. I think the longer you wait, the less interested you are in that person. Because if you're really interested in them, you will call. Everybody that I've ever dated seriously, they called me like within moments of meeting them, and we talked immediately and started
Wow.
talking. I don't know. I don't know why. I gives off that vibe. Like call me today, right? Like I give you my number because that's the other thing too. If they don't call that first day, they usually don't call at all. Now that I think about it,
Yeah. No, what I do this a lot.
send
Like
a
sometimes
text.
I'll give her my number, but also another one is like just making sure if she gets the number and then she calls, I know for sure she's interested. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, I ask I ask
Oh
her
no,
for a
that's
number,
the
a
way
chick
I'm
for a
well.
number or whatever, and then
That's why
call
I
her so
prefer
she can lock it in her
exchange.
in her phone.
If I'm really interested in, if I'm not interested in someone, I will give them my number, and I'll be
If
like,
you're not,
if I'm not interested in them, I will give
you
them my
would give
number.
them your number.
Yes,
Nah,
but if I am
nah.
interested in someone, I will exchange numbers.
That's what I'm talking. When I say give the number, that's what I mean. Let me rephrase what I'm saying. I mean exchange numbers. It's not like I'm just giving out the number. Usually I'll give her my number and then she calls me right then and then boom, I got her number.
Give the number like nowadays? What is our modus operandi?
It's like, you talk to her, you talk game with her, you be like, well, let me give you my number and you call me sometimes. And then most of the time she'll be like, all right,
See,
cool. And then you give her the number and then she'll be like, okay, I'm gonna call you and that way you can have my phone and lock your number into it. Lock my number into your phone. And that's usually how it always goes, like most 100% of the time, usually. You give them your number and then if they're interested, they'll call. And then from there, because if she called back that she's interested.
it's so
Because if
stupid.
she ain't interested, she ain't gonna call. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but that is how does that work? Like, if you're not interested, you're not gonna call either. So why? She's waiting for
If
you
I'm
to
not
call, and you're
interested, I'm
waiting
not
for
gonna
her
give her
to.
my
But
number.
listen though, but listen. So you give her the number so that she has to call you if she's interested.
She knows that I'm interested by giving her the number. Okay. Now the ball's in her court. Like, okay, well, do I want to take it further? So then she'll make the phone call, the next phone call. Or sometimes you can just, exchange numbers, get her number, and then maybe, call 2 or 3 days later after that.
Okay,
So, I
I'm
mean,
flirting. I'm flirting with someone right now
you flirting with someone right now?
on the phone. Yeah, I'm texting someone right now.
Oh. So how do you flirt in text? How do you flirt with text? Because I mean, if you're over the phone, you can use your voice and you can use tone, inflection, moaning, all of that. When you're in person, you can do the body language, the eye contact, all of that. Another thing that we said that's a flirting technique is conversation, good conversation, being a good listener, and also giving good feedback and stuff like that.
Yep.
So how do you text? How do you text and flirt? Flirt and text.
Uh,
Is it
emoticons.
sell a picture of your titties? Go click, click.
No,
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 no, no, no. Instead of a JJ.
no,
No, no new pictures. There's girls
no.
that sent me pictures before.
Is that considered flirting?
Yeah, hell yeah, shit, hell fucking yeah.
You know how I feel? I feel like if someone will send that to me, like they'll just, oh, shit, look here. They will send it to anybody. They don't have any discretion whatsoever because they don't know me well enough to know how I am. Am I going to show it to other people? Am I going to post it on Google,
I'm
on,
talking about like if you know this person. You said that flirting is ongoing, right?
yeah.
Like, so let's say, you're like talking to each other, or you might even be in a relationship and you just flirting and a picture is sent.
We got to get to another conversation about that proper cyber texting, sexing.
But anyways, how do you text and flirt? How do you flirt text?
How are you doing today? Good morning. Just checking on you. Hey, you.
Yeah. Yo, women love that shit. Like, hey you.
I did. I
Hey
just
you.
listen. I just texted this guy out of the blue today. I haven't. Last time I texted him was August 28th, and I
Yeah.
texted him today 9/22. Hi there, and he texted me back. Hi. What are you up to? And we went back and forth for a minute. And I text this girl and I said, what did I say? Um, hey. And then I text this other girl and I said, how are you today? And 'cause she told me she was sick yesterday. And then she said, better. I said, okay, just checking on you. And then I text this other girl. Where is it? Let's see. I text you. Thanks. That's why I love you.
Yeah.
And he said something nice. And so put a little bid there. Then go say,
Not what you sent me. You better not be flirting with me. That sounds familiar.
uh,
Asshole. And I ain't even the first one. You like the third person I flirted with today.
uh,
Can't even make a nigga feel special.
so
Shit.
this other girl, what's up with you?
Right, then it's the
Nothing.
four. Then you got four girls, three,
What's
one dude, three girls.
Text this girl. I wanted to talk to you today. I miss hearing your voice because it's like
Yeah,
10 and I didn't talk to her today. It's almost 11 and I don't want to talk to her, but it's late enough that it's too late for me to talk to her. So,
yeah.
but I'll talk to her later. I'll talk to her tomorrow.
Another flirting technique: compliments, like authentic compliments.
What you doing? That's a good one. That's a good opener.
Yeah, like showing interest. Yeah, showing interest. Like I'll see a girl and I'll try to point out something that I know that she took some time to pick out. Like if I see a girl and she has like pretty ass earrings, I'm like, oh, your earrings are beautiful, and I'll just walk away. And it is just like fuck up her mind because it's like, what's her angle? You know what I'm saying? It's just a compliment. Or let's say like she got a pretty ass tattoo, or like a good thing compliment, a woman on her shoes, jewelry, just something like very specific or unique about her that you could tell took her time to pick out. Like when women pick out shoes, it's not like, ooh, I want those. It's like it's a process. When women pick out jewelry and shit, or like a dress or something, it's a process. So if you compliment her on like specific things, that's a good way to get in there, and also to spark conversation.
hmm That is a good one.
Huh?
Compliments. Compliments. You know what my favorite one is?
What?
You're pretty.
You're pretty.
Works every time.
Works every time. Tell her she pretty. You're pretty. Works every time.
That
All right.
doesn't get old.
I
Hmm.
bet it doesn't.
You say it just like that too. Like, you're pretty. I want to touch you on your body.
Yeah.
Kiss you. Give me a hug.
Well, I think those are all good things. We're gonna wrap this show up. Is there any final thoughts, any final words you want to add in? Effing Tatum.
I'm gonna try some more of these techniques on tomorrow.
Oh, she rolling
I
around. What you
am.
doing? You rolling around? Rolling around the bed?
Oh, I just moved the computer.
Yawning. Like you
Told you it was
know we're
late.
recording, right? Oh, let me yawn with you.
I was about to say
So you all think I'm a
it's
sociopath?
psycho. It's true. It's official. Okay.
All right. So nothing you want
That's
to
all I have to
add?
say.
All that.
Nope. Good luck. Good luck, everyone.
Right.
Let us know how these worked out. If we left anything out, anything you really appreciated, any tips. Yeah.
Yeah, feel free to leave it in the comment section.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have just been tuned in to Stud Cold
Was this
Radio.
recording?
Yes, we've been recording for about an hour. I'm sorry, audience.
Is it a whole entire hour? The whole time you've been recording? So
Uh,
now you're just now
we're
starting
still
out?
recording. I'm trying to wrap up the show. Do you not see the live button in the top right hand corner where it says live and it has said live for the
I,
past like
I
hour?
I didn't have the screen open. I look at it. I thought it says live.
So you think we was just talking, chopping game, kicking it like it was
Sometimes,
a
pretty
practice
much,
run?
pretty much. Come do it again.
So, like in my normal conversations, I say, "Hey, you've been tuned into the Stud Code Radio. It's DJ Clock the Rock." Like none of that rang a bell.
You kind of do say that. You do talk like that.
Didn't I tell you that I was gonna
Caller,
press the
caller,
start
caller, you're on the
button?
line. Caller, hotline. How can I help you?
Right.
No. Okay.
Uh.
I love
Okay.
making you laugh.
Right.
So
Okay.
fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, you've been listening to Stud Code Radio. We've been talking
Can I
about.
listen to this again myself? Should I let you finish before I ask you all the questions?
Right. I
I
mean,
don't even know
I got
what we're
shit to
doing.
do in the morning. Like
I
I
don't
gotta
even know
go to
what we're
work and
doing right
shit.
now.
You won't let me end the
You ain't
show.
got no job, Tommy.
See, I'm trying to make this thing work. I'm trying to make this thing work. Okay. I'm gonna talk real fast. Okay, you've been tuned into the Stud Code Radio episode 15. We've just been talking
Episode
about flirting
15.
techniques.
Time for techniques.
This has been DJ Clock the Rock and
Gia effing Tatum.
all right, and Effing Tatum. And thank you for listening. Make sure you stay tuned in, and our next show will be coming soon, people.
Really?
Bye bye.
Bye.